Mascoma Valley senior athletes to come out to midfield in front of the home bench. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to take a few minutes to recognize the senior athletes with us today. These young people have made a tremendous contribution to their team in school, and we applaud them for their dedication. We would first like to recognize the seniors from the visiting Stevens High School. Angelina Leclerc, Annika Ratcliffe, Gabrielle Levanti, and Cadence Verrill. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to honor our Mascoma Valley Regional High School senior athlete. This student has made their team, school, and communities proud through their commitment to their team. They did not, however, make it to this point on their own. The senior would like to take this time to say thank you to those who have helped along the way, especially these past 4 years. Number 11, Mara Isham. Parents, Lisa and Matt, and little bro, Logan. So with Mara here, I told her I'd say a little bit. Mara's really paved the way to getting to where we are here today. This is our first ever varsity girls soccer game, and Mara was on the front lines to really make this happen. So Mara, thank you. Today really has a part with you as well. Congratulations.
Atta girl, Mara!
Mascoma Valley Regional High School and your teammates wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in one more round of applause for your 2020 Senior Girls Soccer student athletes. Thank you. I'd like to again thank you all for joining us here at Mascoma Valley Regional High School. A reminder that face masks are required for spectators. Bleachers are marked with social distancing in mind. Everyone please stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mascoma Valley Regional High School as we get set for the inaugural girls varsity soccer matchup here today. They'll take on Stevens High School. Hello, everyone. I'm Dan Salzer here with the Granite State Sports Network, bringing you complete coverage of today's game with our crew. Morning matchup here. We thank you for waking up. Hopefully you got the pot of coffee going, because it's going to be an exciting one here today. Little delayed start to the 2020 season due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but we know all the teams are raring to go. Midpoint would be the normal season now, so it looks like that playoff run with the open playoff here in 2020 for the NHIAA. So really important to come out quick, early, and often against your opponents. And with the long delay into the season, you know both teams are going to come out screaming fast to start this game. The captains will meet at midfield before we get things going here today. Have that on the screen for you. And congratulations to the Royals volleyball team last night coming away with a win over Stevens right here in the Granite State Sports Network. Again, we'd like to thank our gold level sponsor for today's game in Jake's Market and Deli. They have been serving the Upper Valley since 1997. Jake's has 10 convenient locations, including Enfield and Caney, New Hampshire, right here in the heart of Mascoma Valley. If you're traveling through the central New Hampshire or eastern Vermont area, make sure to check out Jake's Market and Deli, your destination for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, fuel, and just about anything you might need to keep you going. Mascoma in their home purples to start here today in their first ever season. And Stevens in their road whites with red trim here today. Again, congratulations to Mara Isham, who was really pivotal in getting this program launched. First ever game for her, her senior year, getting recognized before the start of this one. Last minute instructions coming from head coach Denver Green here for the Royals. See him there in the gray top. Fans below us, ready to go. Glad to have sports back here in 2020. Mascoma will go left to right across your screen here in the first half. Stevens right to left, and Cardinals will have the kickoff to start this game. Set to go. The officials will get the signal. And a new era is underway here in Mascoma Valley. Both teams taking their time, setting up into the middle. Anya will play it out to the right-hand side. Mascoma, again, with that energy we talked about, coming out strong defensively, keeping Stevens in the middle of the field. Cardinals not going to take any chances, going to try to work it around, try to find a lane. Step near side. Morley defending nicely for the Royals, has a foot on it. Seiler trying to feed it up top for Adams just behind her. Madison Lacasse is stopped by that back four. Good work defensively by Rice. See Stevens already starting more 5 in the midfield. Kind of a staggered back three, more of a triangle back three right now. Trying to have more numbers forward and clog up the middle of the field against Mascoma. Mascoma more in a traditional 4-4-2 to start this game. Worked far side by Stevens. Passed up top, opportunity here. But sure can't get a shot off near the penalty spot. The Royals defense comes up big once again. Murphy feeds it back inside the 18. Again, you see Mascoma with some good first and level defense here deep in their own end. Stone gets a foot on it, loose ball. And taking it is Emma Bill, the sophomore, in goal for her first touch of the morning. Good boot coming there from Bill. And it's played out of bounds off of the Cardinals and a throw in on the far side of the field. Throwing down the line, headed backwards towards the top of the 18 of the Cardinals. Stevens work it back out towards midfield. Mascoma gets the turnover right away. Taylor, a little confusion, but does earn the throw in on the far side in front of the Stevens bench. Headed around, still loose, 50-50 midfield. Banu can't control it. Good tap there by Seiler. Lacasse trying to get a foot on it, defending nicely so far up the field, gets the turnover. Seiler gets the shot off and a big save to keep it scoreless to start this game. Haley Knight in goal, comes up big. So the first corner kick of the game goes to the Royals. We'll see what they'll do here in the set piece. A lot of numbers stacked up top. Now they'll go front post, and it will go out of bounds. So missed opportunity there for the Royals, but love the pressure and the opportunity here in the last couple of minutes. This one worked far sideline, out of bounds. And we'll see how the teams settle in. Entering the 5th minute of play. Again, the energy of having to wait 3 weeks to start this season. Good stuff there in the foot with Clough. 50-50 in midfield. Banu can't control it again. Numbers forward for the Royals. Work near side for Clough, edge of the 18, has some pressure coming. Tries to get a cross off, but it'll go out for a goal kick. But the Royals with some good pressure here on the right side. They're finding their lanes here, and they can feel the energy. Again, only one sub today for Mascoma. Looks like 7 subs plus one more for a backup netminder for Stevens here today as this goal kick goes out of bounds. So it's that chess match that head coach Denver Green will have to do for the Royals here to keep the fresh legs on the field. We'll see how the formation kind of changes as this game progresses for both sides. Reynolds working over the middle. Good stop. Once again in midfield. That one's Liberty Lacoste. Dual sport athlete with her sister. Strong showing for girls basketball team last year as well. Back line with Bryn Murphy. She'll play this one forward. Counterattack on for the Cardinals. Good back line effort for Isham. And it's cleared away. Bonneu plays it left side. Shot from distance, just misses the left corner. Good effort there coming from Stevens High School. We'll wait for a ball to come back into play. Again, it looked like it was Hannah Miller, number 28, with that opportunity here on the left side for the Cardinals. 50-50, stolen away by Stevens. Inside, shot, loose ball, tapped in, score! And an early 1-0 lead for the visitors here with just over 33 minutes to go. Tough one there. Looked like it bounced a little bit under the arm of Emma Bill there. Tough one for her to grab. And it's Stella Lavertu, number 16, with the goal. On the tap it on the goal line. So now we'll see how the Royals play from behind here early on. They've had some quality chances. Lacasse under pressure, shielding nicely, looking for some help. Tries to leave it off for Seiler. Seiler wins it back, has some room to work in the midfield. Looking for Clough along the near touchline, and it rolls out of bounds. Can you see the field in tremendous shape to start this season? Line for football, soccer, and field hockey. We'll have coverage of almost all of those fall events here for you on the Granite State Sports Network. Push near side. Clearance attempt is partially blocked. Clough, first one there for the Royals, takes a shoulder inside the 18, still plays, and it's cleared out for, they're going to call it a goal kick.
Okay, Mascoma, win this ball. Nothing over your head. Let's go, Royals. Nothing over your head.
Knight ready for the kick. Push near side. Kept alive. Clough trying to shield it for Seiler. It's off a body and out of bounds. Tori Dahlke was the intended target on that goal kick. Have a two with the opportunity. Feeds it towards the middle.
Emily, you got to recover, sweetheart.
Worked right side, just too far out of the reach. That was LeClaire with the opportunity, number 13 on the far side. Staplefield tries to play it forward. Worked right side, again just over the touchline and out of bounds.
Let's go, Mascoma.
Throwing up the field off another body there of Bundy for Stevens. So, again, we saw that energy the first couple of minutes. Both teams with some great opportunities before Stevens found the back of the net in the 8th minute of action. Now, both teams again settling in, just trying to pick the perfect pass. Onside play here, right side. LeClaire crosses it inside the 6, heavy touch, and it's away from the net. Nice opportunity for Stevens. Shot from distance. Bill makes the save.
Nice save, Emma Bill.
Been tested early and often. And the sophomore coming up big in goal so far for the Royals. Knocked around midfield. Tap near side. Royals in a battle here.
Where are we?
Everture couldn't control it. Left off left side. Dahlke playing a little give and go. Good foot getting in the way there of Morley. Played up the near side looking for Clough. It's cut off from her. Still loose in the midfield. And the Royals have possession. Toe poke near side. Clough. Nice one-touch effort. Seiler in the middle just has it bounce over her foot. Numbers forward for counterattack momentarily for the Royals. Wind starting to pick up a little bit here, as you hear in the microphone. But still a gorgeous morning for NHIA Girls Division III soccer action to open the 2020 season. Cardinals trying to switch angles here. Cass cuts it off, trying to shield the ball. Gets the toe poke and wins possession back. Pressure coming from behind. Has it there, Seiler. Couldn't control it towards the middle, though. Good defense from the Cardinals. Bundy. Trying the overlapping run in the middle, goes out to the outside instead, finds it back on her foot. Bundy, one to beat, plays it towards the top of the 18. And LaCasse will clear it away, but it'll be a corner kick, the first one this morning for Stevens.
Who's marking up? Who's marking up?
Again, narrow field here. Working off the football sideline, so pretty much almost, say about 3-4 yards outside the 18 on the corner kicks. Front post effort, sneaks through everyone. Back post covers nicely for Mascoma. And Peyton Morley able to clear it off the line. Great special teams and defensive effort. Bill comes out strong and rips it away. Bounces off her shin. Great goalkeeping there. Coming from the sophomore. Murphy tries to play it forward. It knocks its way towards the middle. Cass gets a poke on it momentarily. Here comes Cardinals once again on the attack. And it'll just go over the sideline and out of bounds. So over 26 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-0 Stevens on the road. Clough wins possession back nicely. Adams can't control it. Takes a shot off the body, and it's out for a Royals throw-in once again just in front of us. Staplefeld trying to feed it through. Stolen away by the Cardinals. Good one-touch effort to the near side. Donkey can't control it. Played up the line, stolen away by Donkey. Stevens to the middle of the field. They're going to swing it all the way to the right side, try to get a different angle of attack. Onside play, says the referee. Towards the end line, and Bill comes up with a low-angle save. So great action in this one so far. Kind of feel those ebbs and flows of the game. Mascoma had some good attacks early on, miscommunication on the Royal side of where it's going to go, but Clough spins away from pressure, has some room to move in front of her. Pressure from behind, though. Tries to chip it in towards the 18, Knight off her line, and will either easily scoop it up. But we saw early action before that goal. It was all the Royals getting attacks in on goal. Had a perfect opportunity before Knight's diving save. Then it's been the Cardinals here in the last 10 minutes or so. Inside the 18. Good defense by the Royals. Tough one. Isom couldn't control it. And it's going to go out for a corner kick. Second one of the game for Stevens.
Go, Mascoma!
Sent front post. Cleared away from pressure momentarily. And a shot and a save by Bill. That was a rocket from the Cardinals. Bill with another big save. And a good punt from her. Goes over Lacasse's head. Bounces inside the center circle. Work left side. Donkey couldn't control it cleanly. Seiler tries to play it over to Clough. It's cut off from her. Back to the defensive line for the Cardinals. Radcliffe trying to work it forward. Finds help up top. But again, the Royals defense has been stellar here in the first half. Inside the 18 again, right side. Bill. Good control, good angle, able to keep the shoulders square to the shot. Comes up with her fourth save here in the first half. It was Bundy, number 23, with the opportunity on the right side. Loose ball, 50-50, toe poked forward by Stevens, and Mascoma will have to chase back in their own end. Morley trying to dance around and attack her. And they're going to push it off the shin pads there of Dahlke, and out for a throw-in. Clough shielding, trying to beat her defender. It's cut off from her. Riley Murphy able to play it forward. Dahlke playing the give and go, just too far out of her reach and out of bounds. And a white thrown on the near side.
Nothing over your head.
Thrown towards the middle. Koss couldn't control it. Bonio plays it right side. Fed through the middle. Inside through traffic. Too far out of the reach of everyone. And an easy pickup there for Pill.
Can we get to the ball? Girls, you got to get a play.
Over the head of Clough. Stevens back on the attack again in the midfield. Miller looking for an angle, trying to feed it through. And right to the hands of Bill. So you see now, Stevens working the right side a few minutes ago, trying to draw the defense out there. They're going to call it offside instead, actually. Adams trying to swing it over to Lacoste. It's cut off from herself. Played forward. Again, a lot of vertical runs here by Stevens. Like to see them go back to going out to the wings and timing those runs better. They were more effective doing that. Both teams have been working out to the wings, then working the crosses inside the 18. The north-south, I know the energy is there, but that's where you get yourself in some more trouble. You're trying to time it. We saw the offside a second ago. It's more difficult to try to play that over the top here again than working out to the corner. Lucky touch here. Dahlke, Bill going to try to chase it down, and it just goes over the touch line for a goal kick. Approaching the midpoint here in the first half. Stevens with a 1-0 lead in this season opener here at Mascoma. On senior day for the Royals in their inaugural girls varsity soccer matchup. Seiler going over the top for Lacoste. Koss couldn't get there in time. Staplefeld cut off by the Cardinals. And that will go out of bounds. LeClaire couldn't control it. So that pass was behind her, tried to spin around and couldn't catch up to it in time. Cut back. Here comes Stevens again on the left side. Fed through the middle. Lacoste able to cut it off. Tries to play it out towards the touchline. Dahlke cuts it off instead and puts it back in towards the 6. Gets it right back, though. Battle inside the 18. And the Royals clear the pressure once again. Adams with a give and go with Schuyler. Over to Clough. Got plenty of room on the right side, but speed coming defensively for the Cardinals. That's Bryn Murphy, number 3 with a defensive effort. And it's going to be a Royals throw in deep. Deep throwing towards the flag. Makes its way towards the edge of the 18. Seiler tries to get it towards the 6. Clough gets a stop on it. Lacoste takes the body, and it should be a corner kick. And it will be here for Mascoma. Their third one here in the first half. First one was played up top. Second one went out of bounds on the kick. See what they do with the third. Emily Sadler, the freshman midfielder, taking the kick. Delivers one beautifully towards the penalty spot. One-touch effort. Just misses its mark on the near side by Liberty Lacoste, the junior. So this one's off of Seiler's leg out of bounds, just below us.
Inspired defense. Inspired defense. Got it, girl. Again. Yes, Emily. Yes. Battle. Got it, girl.
Throw in near side. Cardinals taking their time. Worked around in the midfield by Stevens. Bonio plays it to her left, finding help with Riley Murphy. She'll swing it out to the right side. Again, good defensive positioning by Mascoma. Onside play towards the flag. Foot race on. Opportunity for a nice cross. Going to the backside behind Dalkey. And all the way across and out of play for a throw-in. And a little confusion. Another Mascoma throw-in just in front of us. Sadler going up the line for Clough. Takes some pressure from behind. It's going to stay with Mascoma. Looks like it rolled up and hit Riley Murphy, number 25. Big throw in here from Sadler. Trying to find Lacoste up top. Adams trying to get a foot in there. Dalkey. Heavy touch goes to Clough. Clough spinning away, trying to play it up. And another deep throw in here for the Royals. So you see that momentum switching back here for the home side. Trying to tie things up. Throw in inside the 18. Sadler trying to win possession back. And it will go out of bounds. Morley going up the line for Clough. Just over 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Stevens still with a 1-0 lead. Still Lavertu with that goal on the feed from the right side. Got past Bill and just an easy tap home for her. Only scoring we've seen, but both teams with some quality chances here in the first half. Seiler, nice feed in towards the 6. Knight comes off her line. It's shielded by her defense, and she's able to smother it up. But a good attack there by the Royals. Liberty Lacoste has to chest it down and play it out of bounds. And subs coming in for the first time today. For the Cardinals, 3 come in, 3 come off.
All right, Mascoma. Nothing over your head, Em. Who's on it?
Farrell just in. Pushes it towards the middle.
That's us. There we go.
Rozier had the opportunity as well, as she just came into the game. Stevens has number forward on the throw, and good stop by the Royals once again by Isham. And it's cleared all the way up to Adams near midfield, under pressure. Stolen away by the Cardinals. Lacasse trying to go over the top.
Come on, Kaylee.
Hits Staplefeld in the back. Lacasse cuts it off, but it's poked out of bounds. But Stevens stuck in their own end here in the throw-in. Worked through the midfield. DeRozier trying to go vertical here. Lavertu couldn't control it. Isham sends it out far side away from pressure, but a deep throw in here for Stevens. Quickly inside the 18, numbers back for the Royals as this shot misses off to the right.
Here we go, Royals. Who wants it? Here we go. There you go. There you go.
50-50 in the midfield once again. Lacasse spins away from pressure, trying to use her speed. Keeps it in bounds on the far side. Play continues on. Getting a little more physical here towards the end of the first half. Attack on. And Isham, nice place defensively to clear it away. Throw in down the line by the Cardinals. Williams just loses it over the touchline. Mascoma will clear it up. Seiler senses the pressure. Good move to work away. Lacasse, but she couldn't control it. Back to Skyler. Seiler, just second touch too far out of her reach. It's a poke back though, and Lacasse able to clear it up. Again, the Cardinals on the attack. Good triangle passing. Bell off her line. Doesn't pick it up, decides just to kick it away. And Mascoma avoids the pressure. Farrell with a throw in, number 1. Played back out top. As this one goes over the touchline, and it'll stay Cardinal throwing. So now you see the numbers coming forward for Stevens. Only really leaving 2, maybe 3 in the back, pushing numbers up into the midfield to win possession early and deep down the field. Onside play here inside the 18. Loose ball. This one takes a deflection. Isham just trying to clear it away from pressure. Doesn't get it deep enough. Still loose. Shot just goes off the crossbar and out of bounds. Molly DeRozier there with the opportunity, number 14. From about 12 or 13 yards out, just hitting the top of the crossbar and going over. Work left side. Lacasse, good step in, takes the contact, but wins possession. Shot from distance, and again, Bill with another big save. It's her 5th save here in the first half. LeClaire to DeRozier. She'll work it out right side for Williams, just out of her reach. Again, you see Cardinals really starting to set up this triangle passing, trying to get past that first and second level of the defensive side of the Royals. DeRozier plays it back, stolen away by Adams in empty space, trying to get numbers 4 to the Royals. Adams playing it towards the far side, trying to send Lacasse on a run. Cardinals are the first one back there defensively. Counter-attack on quickly. DeRozier trying to go give and go effort, far side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Again, clock will stop with 2 minutes remaining. Time will be kept with the officials on the field for both the first and second half. And it's off of Williams out for another Royals throw-in. Seiler with a good one-touch effort on the volley, trying to find Adams. Adams gets a foot in the way. Verrill couldn't control it. That's off of Clough's leg, and they're going to say Verrill got a piece of it at the end on the deflection. Clough with a good shield on the throw and opens up space, goes vertical towards the top of the 18, and Knight has to wait for it and scoops it up easily. But that's a great idea. Play that towards empty space and try to send one of your speedy players there in the likes of Madison Lacasse to chase onto it. And again, if that was another 1.5 feet, 2 feet closer to her, She has a good chance in on goal. Stevens once again on the attack. LeClaire, the giving girl to Rocher from distance. Bill was waiting for it. And another save for the sophomore in goal. And it's out of bounds, and another Mascoma throw in just in front of us. And we'd like to thank you all for waking up early and joining us here in the Granite State Sports Network for some morning soccer here in the Granite State. Seiler wins it back, trying to feed it through, and foul called. Haven't had too many whistles, but a dangerous set piece coming. Mascoma rushes the kick with Seiler. Like to see them kind of set up a little bit more, but good opportunity there for the Royals. DeRozier goes vertical. That's toe poked in towards Bill. She'll gather her up. Seiler wins it back off the body, plays Clough, keeps it inbound. And it's stolen away by Stevens. Miller going vertical, trying to find Murphy. Murphy gonna try to win possession back. And once again, good defensive play by Peyton Morley. She'll get another foot in there, and she earns a throw-in for her side.
Hey, 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Here we go.
Play inspired.
Subs in both ways here at this stoppage. Patterson coming off for the Royals, getting a breather. Again, only one sub for them. Adams pokes it forward. Lacoste just wasn't ready for it. Didn't expect it to make it through to her. And it's out the other way and a counterattack for the Cardinals. LeClaire plays it in towards the 6. Brill. Shot from distance. Just goes over the crossbar. Now we're starting to see some tired legs for the Royals. This is where mental toughness comes into play. Yes, fresh with the first season, first season and first game of the year. But now you've really got to focus on the defensive side, set up those triangle defenses, and keep doing what you've been doing here in the first half. It's been stellar by both teams. Isham clears it away from pressure, back towards Williams, who still steals it away. Knocked around in the midfield. Miller on the give and go. Shot just missing the near post. It was LeClaire again with the opportunity, number 13 for Stevens. Knocked down on the goal kick. Seiler wins it back, goes vertical to clear pressure. Adams trying to chase it down for the Royals. Finds it on her right foot, but stolen right back away, though, from Bryn Murphy. Murphy will head it towards the midfield. Lacoste, good shield. Adams has help with Clough, who takes the body. No foul call. Play continues, but it's a Mascoma throw-in. So physical play picking up. Both teams have really settled into this one late here in the first half. Stevens still with a 1-0 lead since the 8th minute of play. Long throw in towards the 6. It's over everyone. Seiler stepping up nicely. Plays it back. Lacoste going over the top. Onside play. Trying to find her sister. The clock will stop soon. Time will be kept for the officials. Left near side. Brill will pull it back, reset back out towards the midfield. Yeah, this one will work out of bounds on the near side.
Hey, way to be tough, Haley. Way to be tough, Haley. Hey, play.
Lacasse trying to play a give and go. Seiler trying to get past her defender, can't do so. Good defensive effort by Murphy, but another throw in here just off to our right. Final moments here in the first half. Murphy under pressure with Clough, and it's off Clough's foot and out of bounds.
Nothing over your head, Emily. Nothing over your head. Come on.
Riley Murphy finds LeClaire. She'll work it out right side. Isham, one-touch effort back out to her left.
Let's go.
Fans wanting the Royals to get another attack here before the break. Seiler going over the top for Adams. A foot race on here inside the 18. Not going to make it out of bounds. Tied up in the corner. And a goal kick coming for Stevens. Sub in here late.
Try to win this. About a minute left. You can keep getting off that attack going. Nothing over your head. Nothing over your head.
Knight for the goal kick. Rivero, heavy touch though. Adams can't get a foot in there. Clough tries to cut it back, and it's out towards midfield. Lacasse gets it away from pressure. LeClaire still has some room to work in the midfield. Lacasse with a good step up. Good time defensive play. Finds Adams, 2-on-2. And can't get it over the top. Murphy over midfield. LeClaire has Williams out right side. Onside is the play. Good defensive effort by Stone. Coming in late, haven't called her name since the beginning of the first half. And whistle will sound to end the first half of action. And it may be a 1-0 lead for Stevens, but you've got to like how both teams have come out firing here in the first half. We've seen some tremendous shot opportunities. We've seen some tremendous goalkeeping opportunities as well. But here at the half, it's Stevens High School 1, Mascoma Valley Regional High School 0. We'll step aside, take a quick commercial break, and be back for the second half here on the Granite State Sports Network. Welcome back here to Mascoma Valley, getting ready for second half kickoff between Stevens High School and the Royals. Right now, Stevens with a 1-0 lead at the half. As we get set to go for second half kickoff. Royals will have the kick. Team switch ends. So we are back underway. We talked about it in the first half. Both teams with some great opportunities in the early action of the game before Stevens found the back of the net on a right in-swinger on the cross of the back post that got past Bill. It is an easy tap home for the Stevens Cardinals. But Mascoma had some beautiful opportunities. They had the real first shot on goal in the game and really forced Knight to fully extend for the save. And then got some more chances towards the end of the first half as well. But both goalkeepers have been stellar in the season opener. Cardinals on the attack again, trying to play a little give and go in the middle. And Lacasse just cuts it off beautifully at the top of the 18. See Hannah Miller, 28, trying to make that play through at the top. It's all the way back down to the other side. Seiler got a foot in on it. Back up top, though, on the attack. Vetcher with a shot. And this one's going to be played near side. LeClaire, left-footed cross. Staplefeld can't get it deep. Push back out towards the midway line. Seiler going to swing this one. It's going to be cut off, though. Riley Murphy able to knock it down. Staplefeld trying to play it up top to Lacasse. Tack on for Bundy towards the penalty spot. Good defensive play by Morley. Getting the foot in there from behind to knock it free. Clough playing it up the line. Staying in bounds. And play continues. Seiler, advantage or play on, calls the official. 50-50 ball. Good play by both teams. Clough plays it deep. No one there on the run, but a big collision. Great to see everyone's okay. And it's going to go out for a goal kick.
Turn around. Let's go, Mascoma. Let's go, ladies.
Again, we like to thank Jake's Market in Delhi as the gold level sponsor here for first ever girls varsity soccer game. We'll get to all the great sponsors here with the Royals Booster Club. Vertical feed. Stopped by Lacasse. It's played near side. And it's going to roll out for a throw-in. Just out of the reach of Bundy. Again, wind continues to pick up here. We approach 11 o'clock hour. Game started a few minutes early here today, and rightfully so. Very cold to start. So everyone just kind of itching to get going as this is off a body out for a goal kick. Again, really like to thank the Royals Athletic Boosters. Help coordinate this partnership with Granite State Sports Network to bring you unprecedented coverage of Royals athletics, not only this fall, but moving forward. Stolen away by the Cardinals. Bundy trying to play it back towards the middle. Miller trying to leave it off. LeClaire under pressure, nice cut back behind herself. Good stop defensively again by the Royals with Lacasse getting the foot in there before LeClaire could get the shot off on goal. Radcliffe couldn't control it. Out the other way on the counterattack. Madison Lacoste, left side, over the top. Adams trying to chase onto it. Knight comes out to the top of the 18 and gathers it up, but a great counterattack there for Mascoma here in the second half. First real opportunity since the break. Miller through. LeClaire on a break, has an opportunity. Oh, and a great defensive stop from behind by Liberty Lacasse. She has been great in that central defensive position here and able to track back and not give up on the play and prevent LeClaire on that shot opportunity. This one's going to bounce out of bounds on the far side in front of Stevens' bench. Clough tries to play it on the heel, stolen away by Stevens. Clough toe pokes it forward. Picked up by the defensive side for the Cardinals. Rice trying to play it back. Good step up by Seiler. She is not afraid to get in there. The freshman midfielder, Emily Seiler, doing great here in the season opener. Stone can't control it cleanly. Everchu had an opportunity in the first half. Shot sails up and over the crossbar. Just got pushed off balance and was leaning back on the kick. I just couldn't get over the top of it, but a great opportunity there for Stevens. Again, this is about the moment in the first half where Stevens got the lone goal of the game so far. Lacoste left side trying to put it up top for Adams. Adams on her heel, couldn't control it. Lacoste pokes it through, can't get past the last level of defense. Touched along the line, kept alive. Taylor trying to play that one forward, gets it up into the air wing, continuing to swirl. You hear it on the mic, you can see it in the trees in the background. Really sense the difference in energy and speed of the game from first half to the second half. Clough in a battle. Play on, says the officials. LeClaire inside the 18, under pressure, and again, Lacasse getting the best of that battle, and we'll clear it out of bounds. So we're going to keep that matchup in our mind here in the second half. Bundy will sub off for Stevens. Verrill will check in. Seiler going to play this into empty space in the midfield. Lacasse chasing on. Can she get there in time? No, she can't. Good idea by the Royals on the counterattack opportunity. Stone will tap it down. Given back over, though. Everchu leaves it off for help in the midfield with Hannah Miller. Miller with some space to work. Works vertical. Opportunity here, edge of the 6. Backdoor feed, and it just pops off the foot of a Stevens player in front of the goal, out for a goal kick. That nearly could have been 2-0. It was Laverchu again. Had an opportunity earlier, sailed it over the crossbar, had a good shot opportunity in the first half. Just couldn't connect inside the 6 on the cross. Whistle here before the corner kick is taken. It's only the second corner kick of the game. Rolled in. Verrill backdoor feed, and Lacasse again stuffs the one-time effort on the shot. It was Tori Dunkey with the opportunity. Still battling forward on the far sideline, and the Royals throwing deep in their own end. Really impressed with both teams' defensive sides here in the season opener. Again, would be the midpoint of the 2020 season if it started on time, but both teams playing like in mid-season form here on opening day. Worked back out towards the midfield. Miller plays it out left side. Looking for Leclerc, just miscommunication on the feed. And Bill will gather it up. Knocked down by Murphy. Leclerc to the middle. Averchu leaves it off. Varel with a shot off the crossbar, saved by Bill, and she'll gather it up. Might have jumped a hair too early, but enough contact on the ball to push it off the crossbar and keep it a 1-0 game. Played back to defensive side. Rice can't find her intended target. Clough plays it back in towards the middle. Seiler, 1-on-2, goes away from pressure and turns it over instead. Unlucky for her, no one there. Big gust of wind. We apologize for the noise. Through ball here. Miller's in all alone. Miller shot and a save by Bill. Her 8th save of the game on a breakaway. Sets up another corner kick for Stevens and the Cardinals. Quick one taken here. Lacasse cuts it off at the top of the 6, and it's back out for another corner kick. Number 4 of the game. Low delivery again, trying to find Miller. Back out top. Clough steals it away, looking for Adams, just can't get there in time. Rice can't control it, and it helps back defensively. Cardinals on the attack again. Big gust of wind coming in across the field towards the press box. A little bit left to right across your screen here in the second half. Isham able to clear it away momentarily. Miller taps it towards the middle for Radcliffe. She can't get control on it. And it's pushed up till Stone. Stone in a foot race here for the 50-50 ball. Brill, pass the defender. Opportunity here for Stevens. Takes a deflection, and Bill, not a handball there because it wasn't intentionally played back. Gathers up the loose ball, and it stays 1-0. Stone with some space. Just has it roll off the top of her foot. Confusion there. Stone thought it was the player's line and not the side of the football field for the boundary. Long whistle there, but right play by her to play through the whistle. Not forward. Bill off the line makes another big save. Her 9th here in the game. Timed that perfectly coming off her line. Averchu can't find the back of the net. She's had some quality chances here for the Cardinals. What a stellar game to start 2020. I know it's been hard for so many families with the COVID-19 pandemic, but we hope you at least get to enjoy a little bit of normalcy here today. Leclerc, heavy touch. Bill picks it up. Just under 27 minutes to go here in regulation. Worked around it, far left side. Dalkey, Miller trying to play a little give and go to Leclerc. Dalkey finding it on her foot under pressure. Morley getting in on the action. Leclerc to Miller. On her left foot, gets the shot off, saved by Bill. Took a funny bounce, but keeps it in play and able to prevent the corner kick. Bill with a high booming punt. That's always dangerous for field players looking into the sun. Bonnieu trying to get control. Clough, good defensive effort for the Royals. Got to be careful not to foul. Should be play on, and the officials do give the advantage on the clip on the ankles. Leclerc again against Lacasse, going one-on-one. Dalkey trying to spin around and gather up the loose ball. Finds it on the cut back up to Miller. Just couldn't control it. Boniu launches a one-timer and again reaches forward and it goes up and out of bounds. Stevens getting the chances here as Clough will have a seat on the bench for a quick breather for the Royals on this substitution. Laverty couldn't control it cleanly on that short goal kick. And it's out for a throw-in on the near side. Radcliffe will take it. Good throw in towards the 18. Radcliffe, heavy touch off her knee. Wasn't expecting that bullet to come at her. Knocked around near side, Stone. That's off a body. Laverty couldn't get it in on goal. Another stop by the defensive side here of the Royals. To the light of the fans just below us. Stevens trying to win possession back, 50-50 ball. Patterson couldn't control it cleanly for the Royals, out for a throw-in now. Leclerc against Lacasse. Lacasse gets the poke, finds it back on her foot, and it's played out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Quick throw-in. In towards the corner. And a corner kick coming up. Fourth one here in the second half for Stevens. Bundy couldn't spin it away from pressure in the corner, number 23. Quick corner kick taken towards the top of the 6, rolls through everyone. Lacasse trying to spin it away, gets through a defender. Stone. Stuffed. Radcliffe plays it back into traffic. That's cleared right back out to the near sideline, and it was off of Radcliffe. Out for a Royals throw-in once again. Could hear a little bit there from head coach in green for the Royals, just trying to get his team to settle down. Realize, only one sub, needs some rest. Try not to rush it, waste your energy. Brill couldn't control. Loose ball. Miller plays it into space. Leclerc inside the 18. Can't split a couple of defenders again. Mascoma's defense stifling here in the season opener. Morley couldn't control it far side. Subs coming in both ways. But this defense has been top of its game here in the first ever varsity girls soccer game in Mascoma history. Stevens back out top. Chance here, and it's in the back of the net. 2-0 lead for Stevens on the turnaround shot. And it's DeRozier, Molly DeRozier, number 14, with the goal.
Hey, Levy, here we go now. Come on, Royals. Go, Mascoma.
Nothing you can do there, just a back pass on the cross in. Finds DeRozier, and she was alone, able to settle it down, turn around, and just go upstairs. And really nothing that Emma Bill could do on that shot. A tough break for Mascoma, but an insurance goal for Stevens as they come on the attack once again. DeRozier in the middle, playing it over the top, trying to get a run in deep, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Again, we'd like to thank you all for waking up early today. Hope you're enjoying the pots of coffee and staying warm at home. Here on the Granite State Sports Network, Dan Salzer alongside our staff bringing you complete coverage of this season opener. Radcliffe will try to swing it all the way to the far side. Bundy will keep it in play. Murphy. Clough will steal it from her foot. Rice able to step up and time it perfectly on the tackle and keep the attack going for the Cardinals. DeRozier in the middle. Played through, cut off by the Royals. Heavy touch, DeRozier trying to cut back to her right. Mascoma has possession for a second. Bundy. Claire. Lacasse again gets the better of her in the one-on-one matchup. Seiler. Seiler playing it forward into space. Lacasse on the, and a little push in the back. Gets the advantage. Lacasse to Seiler. Trying to play a give and go. Best chance for the Royals here in the last 5 to 7 minutes. Tackled on the near sideline. They're going to call the foul. And a set piece coming for the Royals. Only really the second foul of the game by either side. Quick take. Seiler towards the 6. Lacasse, one-touch effort. Headed away by Rice on the top of the 6. Just under 20 minutes to go here in regulation. A 2-0 lead for Stevens High School on the road in this 2020 season opener. Clough with a good step up as it's out of bounds deep in Cardinal territory. Subs coming in here for Stevens. Claire under pressure from Seiler. Freshman looking strong in the midfield for Mascoma. LeClaire, there's some room to work. Has Adams tracking back defensively. And a good step up by Morley. Long throw. Bundy spins away from Morley. Trying to work it inside the box. DeRozier, top of the 18. Nowhere to go. Good patience by the Royals defensively with Staplefeld. Radcliffe. Now DeRozier. Cardinals just taking their time, trying to set it up too far out of the reach. Rivero and out for a goal kick. Radcliffe cuts it off, finds DeRozier. That's off a hand, and there's the whistle to stop play. So a foul in the handball. First foul on Mascoma today, but a dangerous set piece coming for the Cardinals out top. LeClaire gonna take it. Gonna be driven in, and it's in the back of the net. So a low-driven set piece taken by Angelina LeClaire. And third goal of the game, third different goal scorer. At about 25 yards out. And just over the touchline on the near side. Farrell into the middle, DeRozier. Played over the top. Now you see Mascoma having to get some more numbers forward, trailing by 3 here. Late in regulation, it's opening up some more lanes on the counterattack for Stevens, but that's kind of the situation you got to play in right now. This one's off Clough for a throw-in, and a substitution coming in for Stevens. Farrell will have a seat on the bench. Looks like Williams checking back in. Here's Jillian Williams, number 10. Clough keeps it alive. Stolen away by the Cardinals. DeRozier back out top. Honeyou can't control it. Lacasse trying to play it forward. Cass gets the foot in the way. It's tapped to DeRozier, cuts back, passer defender, shot from distance, and Bill makes the save. Seiler back to Adams. Adams trying to go over the top into space. Cass trying to chase it down. Gets the foot on it, and it's going to go out for Cardinal. Oh, they're going to say it's going to stay with the Royals.
Recover.
Nope, they're going to change the direction of it. One touch by Taylor towards the middle. Adams can't control it down. Cardinals with possession at midfield. Number 2. Trying to find DeRozier. It's cut away. Stone. Lacasse. Seiler. Over to Adams. Just a heavy touch. Rice steals it away. Rice trying to find LeClaire. LeClaire trying to put pressure. Heavy touch by Bundy out of play at midfield on the far side. Just over 14 minutes to go, I should say, here in regulation. 3-0 lead for Stevens in the season opener. But scoreline is not indicative of how both teams have played here so far this morning. Clough, left-footed effort, trying to go vertical. Rice cuts it off. And we'll play it out to the far side, but it's out of bounds and a deep throw in here for Mascoma. Down the line, Clough. Big contact, wins possession. Seiler towards the 18. Couldn't get the second touch. Good defense by the Cardinals once again. DeRozier, touch near side, looking for Williams, just out of her reach. Took a little skip away from her and a bounce. Taylor, can we apologize for the wind noise? Lacasse under pressure. Williams with space. Number 2 in the middle. Williams, edge of the 18, leaves it off for DeRozier. Better angle, volley shot just misses the far post. So we see LeClaire have a seat on the bench for Stevens on this substitution. Looks like Miller came back in for her. Bundy. Seiler getting the foot in there once again. Takes a couple of shoves. No foul call. Play continues. Throw down the line into the corner for Bundy. DeRozier. Again, top of the 18. Opens up space. A shot and it's blocked down. Isham getting in the way of 2 of them. Radcliffe. Her pass is cut off. Up to Adams now. Trying to play it into space for Clough. Too far away from her. Miller. Finding Bundy towards the 6. And offside the call here on Stevens. Only the second time this morning. But clock becoming a factor here for Mascoma. Just under 12 minutes remaining in regulation. Rice with some room to work on the defensive side. Avertell. Smart play looking back. Lacasse trying to find her sister. It's cut off by the Cardinals. Lacasse again right back in there. We see her stepping up more from that right side of the line up to the midfield to get some more stopping power in the midfield and shorten the distance of the field, but an attack the other way. Miller low angle shot goes through everyone. Bill had the angle covered and it's out for a goal kick. Bill finds Stone. Seiler trying to go one touch Lacoste. Seiler getting back in the way. Just couldn't control it. But she has been stellar so far. Laverteau inside on a break. Bill can't get there. Laverteau gets her second of the game. A nice cutback. Took the contact, but gets the goal. And it's 4-0 Stevens. Tough break there. But great attack put on the counter on the turnover. It looked like a break was going to go for Mascoma here on the near side. Just an unlucky bounce play over the top, and the defense couldn't catch back up with it. Bill made a great effort coming off her line, and she's not really going too fast too early. She's timing it perfectly, but just that one toe poke on that extra step found it underneath her into the back of the net. LeClaire back in after the quick breather. Miller still has it. Leaves it off for Bundy. Bill off her line, cuts down the angle, and the shot goes past the far post. Miller cuts off the short goal kick. Stevens on the attack again. DeRozier for LeClaire. Just inside, cuts back to her left at the penalty spot. Saved by Bill. Loose ball still. She couldn't control it, but comes up with another huge save. That's 11. She's been absolutely stellar in goal for Mascoma here in the season opener. And it will be a corner kick. 6th of the game. Driven low. Lacoste trying to volley it out of the air away. Finds it back on her foot, though. Gets past Radcliffe. Seiler trying to find Adams, too far behind her. Liberty Lacoste couldn't get the foot in there, but it's stolen away nonetheless. Staplefeld to Stone. And it rolls out of bounds. Williams still has it on her foot. Miller working inside. Lacoste shoulders her off the ball, keeps it alive, and sends it out for a throw-in and avoids the corner kick. Great defensive effort once again by the junior back in Liberty Lacoste. Kept alive by the Cardinals on the far side as that bounces out for a goal kick.
Come on, Mascoma, get in front. Win the ball.
Played forward by Seiler. Stevens now with possession. Radcliffe under pressure, finds LeClaire. Has Williams outside of her, still has it on her foot. Feeds Williams now. Williams looking for the cross into the back post. Doesn't get a lot on it. And cleared out for a deep throw in. That's off Mara Isham, the lone senior for Mascoma. On the defensive side, who's been stellar in the middle. Long throw in towards the 6, gets through everyone. Isham clears it away for pressure momentarily. Stone has it knocked off her foot. Kept alive. Williams sends it out for a goal kick. DeRozier trying to play a give and go with Miller. Staplefeld gets the foot in the way, though. Played out far side. Clough gets the foot in the way. Stolen right back, though, by the Cardinals. DeRozier looking for some help in the middle. Seiler again getting the foot in the way off of Miller's foot. Turnover at midfield. Rice has Adams chasing her down. Clough, good time defensive effort at midfield. Cardinals stuck deep in their own end momentarily. Played out far side. Back in towards Miller. Long feed, cut off, then a deflection. DeRozier finds LeClaire, has some room in the middle. Can't feed it, it'll be offside. In towards goal and cleared away. Maybe a little miscommunication, but Sophia Taylor not taking any chances as a freshman defender, just sends it out for another corner kick. Better safe than sorry in those situations for sure. Quick set piece taken. Staplefeld trying to clear it away. Lacasse finds it on her right foot, gets it out towards midfield. Quickly back in by Stevens. Miller pokes it forward towards the penalty spot, still onside play. And one-touch effort sails up and over the crossbar by LeClaire. Bill with a nice goal kick. DeRozier finds it on her foot. Solid defense there by the Royals. Again, loose ball in the center circle. Lacasse couldn't get there in time. Murphy trying to feed it through to Williams. Stone couldn't control it. It's out for a throw-in with Radcliffe. Short throw to LeClaire. Stone trying to get a foot in there. It's going to roll down towards the corner, stay in bounds. Turnover. Bill hard off her line. Cuts down the angle. It's out. And they're going to call it a goal kick. Dangerous play. But the sophomore coming up big once again in goal for the Royals.
Let's win the ball, Mascoma. Get first touch. Get the first touch.
Seiler. Looking for Staplefeld. Goes to Miller instead on the turnover. Stevens trying to attack the left side. Miller up the wing into space. Murray Brown, number 17, trying to cut it in. It's going to roll over the sideline out for a deep throw-in. Murray Brown trying to find Miller. Cut off by Mascoma. DeRozier. Back on her foot out top. Going to launch one from distance inside the 18. Big collision. Turnaround shot. Bill, big rebound, comes up with another save. Riley Murphy with the opportunity in dangerous territory. 12 saves now for Bill. And a good punt away. Stone along the sideline goes out of bounds. So clock stop with 2 minutes. DeRozier. Edge of the 18. Shot gets in. And a 5-0 lead for Stevens as she will get her second of the game. And she has been so dangerous on shots coming from the top of the 18 here today. And a tough one there for Emma Bill. Just couldn't get over in time, but made a great effort on the play. Cass trying to find Clough. Murray Brown playing forward, I should say. And 5-0 lead. Final moments here in regulations for Stevens High School on the road in the season opener. But again, the scoreline is not indicative of how both teams have played here today. It has been thrilling to watch. Up the left side, and Murray Brown couldn't control it. Time on the field with the officials. Just waiting for that final horn. It's not the outcome that Mascoma would want in their inaugural girls varsity soccer game, but plenty of positives to take away in this season opener. Again, it's an open tournament in NHIA action this year. Play over the top. Knight not going to chase it down. Ratcliffe going to get there, so Mascoma has time to continue to work on some minor things, getting ready for the postseason. They've got some talent. Williams on the attack right side. Probably final attack here for either team. LeClaire up top, wide open opportunity to Rozier, looking for the hat trick. Miller, left-footed shot, just misses wide. And we'll wait for the goal kick, and that will probably finish things off. But again, you got to be happy with the net minding of both teams with Bill and Knight here today. Again, Knight had a huge one, and there's the horn to end it, as Stevens High School comes away with a 5-0 victory here on opening day. But nothing for the Royals to hang their heads on. They played an outstanding game here today, had some quality chances early on, but just couldn't find the back of the net, but it's going to come for them. We're going to step aside, take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll wrap up our broadcast here from Mascoma. But final score, it's Stevens 5, Mascoma 0 here on the Granite State Sports Network. Stay tuned. Welcome back here to Mascoma as we wrap up this inaugural girls soccer game for the Royals, and a tough setback against a very strong Stevens High School squad, coming away with a 5-0 victory on the road. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors here today, our gold level sponsor in Jake's Market and Deli, silver level sponsors in the Royal Athletic Boosters, who are a volunteer-run, community-based nonprofit organization that supports Mascoma's school-based sports teams, encourages community pride and school spirit, and acknowledges student athletes with a scholarship program for graduating seniors. Connect with them on Facebook and Twitter for the latest news and updates. And to become an individual, family, or business member, Royals fans, don't forget your Mascoma gear. Check out the new items available in the online store, open for orders until September 24th, so hurry up today. Items shipped directly to your home. For more information, and the online store link can be found at their Facebook page, facebook.com/Royals Athletic Boosters. Also like to thank ADW Builders, who have served the Upper Valley for the last 20 years with custom homes, renovation, kitchens, and more. For all your building needs, give them a call at 603-381-8641 or 603-304-9797. Barney Insurance, your number one insurance agency in the Mascoma Valley and Greater Upper Valley of New Hampshire and Vermont. When you need a home, auto, life, or business insurance and want local service from your local agents that support, live, and work in your community, there's no better choice than Barney Insurance. Call them today at 603-523-4407 or look them up on the web at www.barneyinsurance.com or like them on Facebook. Jake's Market and Deli has been serving the Upper Valley since 1997. Jake's has 10 convenient locations, including Enfield and Canaan, New Hampshire, right in the heart of Mascoma Valley. If you're traveling throughout central New Hampshire and eastern Vermont, be sure to make sure Jake's Market and Deli is your destination for breakfast, lunch, dinners, snacks, and fuel. Just about everything you need to keep going. Again, we'd like to thank our bronze level sponsors, Gen Y Creative, Royal Athletic Booster Club members, and Silas Aries, the Barton family, the Bean family, Bennett family, Clough family, Felix family, Denver Green, head coach here for the girls soccer team, April Guinness, who's done terrific work up here in the box today, Goulet family, Hammond family, Hammerling family, Amanda Isabel, the Isham family, McDonald family, Moulton family and Julian Travis, and Jen and Eric, Peavy family, Pelton family, the Prince family, Reno family, Schneider family, Seiler family, Marcy Seiler, the Stanford family, Stebbins family, Stewart family, and the Thompson family. And we cannot forget about Kendra Withington as well. We thank you for being sponsors and part of the RAB community. That's going to do it for us here today. We thank you for getting up early and staying warm at home, and it's great to have some normalcy once again, but it's a tough setback for Mascoma as they fall to Stevens 5-0. That will wrap it up for us here this morning. Again, we thank you for joining us here on the Granite State Sports Network. I'm Dan Salter alongside our cameraman here today and Andrew Fenn. We will see you next time here on the Granite State Sports Network.